right.
We.
Hello, this is the third solo session.
The
Ah!
third solo
The third
session.
solo session, yes. So, we were doing one with Egg, and
Egg. Me.
yeah.
I'm
You.
egg.
This is Egg, yes. But just a brief recap, just in cases. You know, everyone went down to everyone was traveling down to the Mill Mountain to get to Chi-Chi-Dell. Came across a funky little town that was not exactly doing funky little things. Um, Found Judas, and Judas and Egg struck a kind of sort of agreement. You know, kind of sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it. I wouldn't say it was like a
Yeah, for
full
now.
thing. Yeah, they talked. They talked. Things happened. Um, and then the party minus Echo went into the ship to capture Chiron, and well, they were successful technically, in a way, So that ended great, and did not end with a almost. It did not end with a staring contest that almost turned into a boss fight. No, not at all.
No.
No,
It couldn't be.
no.
It couldn't be because of pettiness. No.
No, no. The party and pettiness? No. But that is roughly where we left off, was the aftermath of all of that, where everyone got sleep, except apparently no one got any sleep. Well, I guess Nephthys did. Nephthys got sleep. Nobody else did. It's fine.
Yeah, but Nephthys is about to get such a debriefing in the morning
He
from
is. He
Yes.
really fucking
Oh
is.
my god. He's gonna wake up and be like, damn, what the fuck did I miss?
But speaking of getting no sleep, Egg, what are you doing?
Getting no sleep, of course.
Wow.
Wow. Egg is like kind of crashing out right now. Egg
Valid.
is like not he's yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
do be crashing out. Would you say, like,
Yeah.
did he go off on his own, or would you say he stuck around?
He
Where's the little dude?
he's I feel like at first he'd be like restless and then like it would just like slowly build up a little bit and then he'd go somewhere and then like come back. And when he comes back, I think is when he's gonna try to talk to someone.
Oh, okay. Talk to someone.
He's gonna talk to someone.
Who might that be?
And that someone is gonna be honest is gonna be Chum.
Gotcha. Yeah, Chum. Chum is actually awake. You do notice when you get back, Chum is awake. He's right by Echo and everything, but he is not sleeping. He is kind of fidgeting a bit.
Yeah. Um I'm gonna like slowly walk up to him
Mm-hmm.
and like I don't know like how it would look for Egg to be like disheveled and just like a little broken. Like I don't know if he'll have like bags under his eyes or whatever, but like yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna walk up looking all
Yeah.
little existential.
He'd be like, we need to talk.
uh, yeah, we do. I agree.
If that's okay.
He's gonna get up. Ugh. Like, yeah, he's just gonna kind of walk off into the woods and just kind of expect you to follow
Mhm.
him.
Yeah. I will. He's spot on with that. I'm gonna follow him.
Gotcha. So yeah, you follow him out a little further into the tree line. He's gonna stop. Like, all right. So, what do you need to talk about?
What what else do you even know about me?
I don't know much about you, per se. I will admit I know a bit more than I've given to the rest of the group. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it out of anything to hurt anyone or deceive anyone. I'm mostly doing it just because it's the best way to protect you guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you probably second time? What else? Is it about being a host? What else do you know about that?
Uh, I only really know from my own experience.
You were one?
I am one.
Just more than one.
As far as I'm aware, it is just the two, well, I guess technically three now, given Chiron. But, yeah.
Just three.
I had suspicions that you were one, but I didn't have confirmation until you told me about the little blob. And at that point, I just didn't know how to really approach that. Especially given everything else going on.
Well, we're approaching it, so...
Fair enough. What do you want to know?
I guess, do you still have yours?
I consumed mine a while back.
How did you do that?
Uh, it was kind of an impulsive decision.
I tried doing that and it didn't work. I must have done it wrong.
It takes both the host and the piece, I guess is the best way to call it. It takes cooperation from both in order to consume it.
Why did you consume yours?
I did it because I didn't know what to do at that point. It was shortly after Chiron initially disappeared. Before I met you guys. I was trying to find him, and I had a lead. But my body was falling apart. I mean, I was undead, I still am. But that doesn't mean I was always put together. So, after a lot of negotiating, I consumed the piece and was able to proceed with my mission, finding Chiron.
What kind of negotiating did you need to do? What does it want?
I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure with what they wanted from me. They wanted me to agree to, oh, jeez. How do I... He looks really uncertain about saying what seems to be on his mind. I suppose the best way to put it is I negotiated by becoming a step up above a host. If that makes sense.
Yeah. What would that be?
I, in my past, was the vessel of the Muse. and the muse wanted me to return to that status.
Why are you doing this?
I
What are you getting out of it?
when I started doing this, I did it as a means to an end. My initial deal was to kill Chiron, take on his position. Obviously, that's changed very, very drastically as time went on. My priorities shifted a bit. I started to act out against the muse, and there were consequences to that. Clearly, I mean, you woke up to one of them.
So he's probably resurrected you just as many times as he's resurrected me, then, huh?
Most likely.
What are you gonna do now? Are you still gonna pursue being his vessel?
I'm already the vessel.
Well, I mean,
But
like, you're still gonna go through with it?
I
If
don't want to. The risk of killing Chiron and taking it on, I understand it's especially part of the Muse's plan, and think I'm starting to piece together exactly what they're planning. I think Chiron consuming them was part of the plan, which is why he was able to do it. I don't want to, but I'm becoming less stable as time goes on. Look, I'll be honest, I've been able to lie my way out of those. What have you guys been calling it? When I've been going berserk, in quotations.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the muse. That's been the muse retaliating against my disobedience, and if I. With the position that everything's at now, I'm not sure if I will continue to be me if I continue to disobey. I'm not going to put that on any of you. I already know that, Hermes and Lita and Cebu and several others are in agreement that as of, everything now, you'll all be taken back to the camp and kept safe there, kept out of harm, until further notice. But I might take the opportunity while you guys are safe there to finish what I started. Just to try and, I don't know, hope that maybe someone else will pick me off before I can succeed. I'm running out of options.
I'm just gonna sit down on the floor by a tree.
Valid.
He's like deep in thought, just shattered.
And, Chum's going to kind of just sit down across from you. Like, A word of advice. If the muse starts talking about wanting to become wanting you to become their next vessel, don't do it. If they want to strike a deal about you consuming them, I wouldn't. I know I encouraged it slightly. Well, not encouraged, it was passive in the past, but saying it out loud now, knowing a little more what the muse might be trying to do.
What do you think he's trying to do?
Well, it allowed me to consume it. The muse splits itself into 3 pieces frequently. That's something I do know about them. The largest piece, obviously, lies within Chiron after, well, killing the muse. I have a piece, and you have a piece. You have the smallest piece, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
That smallest piece, I believe, is a failsafe, but if I kill Chiron, then, well, the muse might be able to not only just come back in borderline full swing, even worse than they were before, but also with the combined abilities of Chiron and Eldoris and Solaris. If they do that, if they come back, if you thought Chiron was bad, I think the muse would just wipe this entire timeline. I think they just wipe it all.
I believe it.
I don't want any more people to get hurt over all of this. I'm tired of having blood on my hands.
So, you consuming him isn't what made you a vessel? Or is it?
It's not necessarily what made me a vessel. I'd say the vessel aspect is why I survived. Like I said, I was the vessel for the muse long ago, though I don't really remember it. I'm going to be honest, I don't think you would survive trying to consume the muse. I don't know if that would be...
I don't think I would either.
Yeah. I don't know if that would be an intentional thing or not. But... The muse is a tricky deity. Clearly. I would just recommend sticking to your friends. Who knows, you might be able to get out of it. I know for myself, I can't, but you might be able to. You have time.
You sure you can't?
I think if I could have, I would have done it before I ended up like this. No, I can already feel it. I can feel their influence. It's been crawling back in, slowly but surely. I don't have much time left, and quite frankly, I may end up leaving after our conversation. Needless to say, they're not exactly happy with me sharing this information.
They're not.
Where's my...
They're definitely not.
You know what, Muse? You're getting rolled with ducky dice. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, you know,
So,
oh, go ahead.
if you're gonna, like, you don't want to help him. So, are you gonna... Are you gonna make sure you die before that happens?
I can't intentionally take myself out, if that's what you mean. I already tried. But I am going to see if I can rig it in my favor. At the very least, see if I can find somewhere I can be imprisoned or something.
Egg is... Oh, man. Egg is, like, slowly shaking their head. Honestly, between us, all this imprisonment, doesn't seem like it's gonna be good enough.
That's fair. I'm kind of
Any of
in
them.
the same opinion.
Chum, do you need someone to kill you? I don't want it to happen. Nobody wants that to happen. Trust me. Echo is gonna be torn.
I know. I don't want to put that task on any of you. That includes you.
No. No. I'll do it.
No. No, you will not. I appreciate... Yeah. No, I appreciate the offer. But I don't want my blood on your hands either.
It wouldn't be my hands.
How do you mean?
He's the architect of this reality. This is his doing. He's the creator.
But it shouldn't fall on you to make the blow.
And yet he's relied on me for doing that countless times again.
Don't let him be.
I'm unfortunately good at it.
Well, don't let him be this reason, then. Don't let them control.
You can't convince me out of this. I want him dead. I will play into this game however long it takes to bring him down.
It's a shame you don't see the bigger picture. I thought we came to a mutual agreement. Chum's head, like his expression, has changed very vastly from one of sorrow to one that's completely numb. You're very indecisive, Egg.
I know what I want, and it doesn't entail you anymore.
You say that now. But in the end, you always flip on a dime, and you always come crawling back to me. That's alright, though. It never bores me, that's for sure. He's gonna look up at the sky. The quarter moon. How pretty. And do you look up?
Yeah.
You see the face of the moon begin to shift slowly into a full moon. Much better. Well then, if you truly do not need me, very well then, consider this a trial run. And you begin to feel your bones begin to shift beneath your skin. It feels uncomfortable at first, but the feeling begins to grow into this grotesque pain, this burning feeling. You almost feel like your own body is being stretched out. Your skin doesn't tear, though, no. Just stretches. Your bones feel like they turn into liquid. You can see your hands begin to elongate into claws. You can see yourself getting further and further from the ground. You can hear fabric tearing. And you see Chum, who is standing there, and you see that numb expression has faded off. And he looks at you, and you just hear, "Oh, no. No, don't make me do this."
Oh, what's happening?
And that's where we'll end the session for today.
Ah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
Well,
oh my god.
Well, I hope that everyone who watches this session enjoys. I hope you enjoyed, Fang. And we will see you all on Saturday, or rather, you guys will be seeing these VODs after the Saturday VOD. But, yeah. See you guys soon.